So when we had left Queensland before we were going down to Victoria, we had a really, 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 really faint pregnancy test. So we thought we'd have a really quick blood test to see if we were pregnant. We got that blood test and my HCG came back as 4, and anything under 5 is considered not pregnant. So I was pretty devastated. We were coming up to, we knew we were coming up to December, and I just went, I need to have something mentally, I need to have something in place. So we rang our IVF specialist and said to them we wanted to do a round and set it up for January. So as soon as January came, we had something in place. She said, yep, absolutely, but just to let you know, with your cycle and with the closure dates of the business, that if we didn't do a round in December, we weren't going to be able to do a round until February because of the Christmas and New Year shutdown. So we were told that we needed to start basically the next day, where we were up to in the cycle. We had to start the very next day. So before driving down to Echuca, we made sure that we had the medication, and we drove down there. When we got down there, the friends that were celebrating the birthday told us that they were 9 weeks pregnant, which we were absolutely thrilled about because they've been trying, and they're just beautiful, beautiful people and have really supported us through everything. But for me, I broke, and I felt so bad because I felt like they would think it was an indication of how I felt about their pregnancy. But we were down there to stay on a houseboat, and I just went to our bedroom. The rest of them played a card game, and I cried, and I couldn't stop. And like I said, I felt so guilty, but they were so understanding, and they knew that it wasn't about them. But I was just trying to process in my mind that not only had IVF not worked 5 rounds, but getting pregnant naturally hadn't worked, which is what we always sort of felt like we had in our back pocket. And we were just about to start IVF around that night. So that news kind of just made me happy, but it just tipped me over the edge, and I just cried and cried and cried, and I couldn't stop it. Everyone was wonderful. They just sort of let me stay in the room, and they just gave me cuddles, and they just understood. Johnny was amazing. I rang my mom, and we had, and I took my first dose of IVF medication to start our 6th round.